Well, they span all the way back to Clum Gym, where we started in '93 and again in '94, playing in front of 500 to 800 fans per night, along with the termites and humidity, and that was all good. And then we moved into here, and we wondered, well, my gosh, if we're drawing 500 to 800 people per night, what's it going to be like in a 10,200 seat facility? Fact is that first year, '95, in here, first couple of games, there was just a few people in here, and by the end of the year, we were selling out. And had lots of sellouts again in '96 and again in '97. It just, that group of guys kind of captivated a lot of people and made for some pretty amazing memories here in the Stan Sheriff Center. It was a very eclectic group of guys from Israel, guys from California, guys from Hawaii, and they just all blended so well, became such a good team and good teammates towards each other, and guys that were genuinely happy for the success of other people, even if they played the same position. You know, pretty unique and special kinds of character traits, and they really just got off performing, especially here at home. I don't know if any of the teams that we had in 17 years just enjoyed and playing in front of a large crowd in the arena as much as they did. We drew some good-sized crowds during 2006 when we set a school record for wins in a row, 19 in a row, and then had that horrible first-round loss to UCLA, which remains probably the biggest disappointment of my coaching career, that loss. Just big disappointment. It was tremendous, and it was very unique because my son was on that team, and that had to be hard for him. But I think that it was hard until he established himself as a really good volleyball player. His first year was probably tough when he was like a redshirt guy, and he tried to quit 3 times on us, and I denied that request 3 times. And maybe, who knows, maybe I was thinking, well, I'm just being a dad here, maybe I'm not being objective, but fact is, his freshman year, he ended up becoming a starter for us, and he became a starter not because of me, but because of the assistant coaches said, you have to start this guy. And so that's how that came about. I was probably too hard on him, which probably most parents would do in that situation. And it was pretty special having him. To this day, I miss not having him in our gym because I know I'm his dad, but as much as any player I've ever coached, that guy came to war, whether it's a practice or a game. He came to do battle, and it was just very fun for me to watch him play that way. Though our team has struggled the past 2 years, I think that it's going to start getting better next year even, because I think that these guys will be a year better next year. And I can't say much about it, but I can say that there's help on the way. That I worked hard. I put my heart and soul into this job, and we weren't always a fabulous team every year, but that's pretty hard to do, to be a fabulous team every year. And the conference is tough, and it's a real challenge. As a team from Hawaii, as my successor is going to find out, it's a real challenge to coach a team in Hawaii in this league because everybody's good, and the travel situation is such where it makes it a real challenge. Well, the first person to thank would be the late Stan Sheriff. He hired me, and to my dying day, I'll remember what he asked me to accomplish, and I can say in all honesty that we accomplished it. He wanted me to run a clean program. He knew that I would. He wanted me to make sure that our guys were students and that they behaved well, that they were good teammates, and that they had an impact on volleyball in the United States, and I think we accomplished that big time.